Okay, folks, this is going to be a real quick note just to follow up on Imago Dei. Now, we already talked about this in class in Genesis 1:26 that we said we were created in God's image and likeness, or more to the point here, in the likeness and image. And we said that we are created in the likeness of God, but all things that are created with a likeness to God in some way, shape, or form. Okay, but human beings and angels as well, but for our purposes, human beings are created in the image of God. And we said, what is it that makes that happen? And it's that the huge part of that is our rational, is the intellect part, but is at the same time is the will that goes with that. So we have this innate desire for God in our hearts. We have the natural ability to understand, and it's all of these things put together. And this is what is so essential for you to understand. And I know some of you, you're like, okay, well, this is great, and this is like a nuts and bolts ABC, 2 + 2 is 4 sort of thing. But it's so much more than all this, and it's going to come together, particularly as we start exploring theology, and moral theology specifically, morality. And all of this makes sense, as you will see, because everything will flow from this. The second part, and more to the point of the big reason for even putting this follow-up is, we say we're created in the image and likeness of God, but we tend to think of it as like Adam and Eve are made in the image and likeness of God. And we are just from that, but we have to remember, we only continue in being, even as from moment to moment, because God allows that. He wills that. And even that willing to allow that constant participation in existence, that He allows us, even then, as every moment, we are still in His likeness and still in His image, from moment to moment to moment, in His image. And this should, even if we've sinned in the past and everything else, this should help us to understand the repercussions, and there would be a cause for us to be renewed and to strive to make that real change, a real conversion in our own lives. This is just food for thought for you, and I'll talk to you soon.